went outside today, and I looked at the sunshine, and I walked around, and I got in an Uber today. You guys know I love talking to my Uber drivers. I love it. But I don't know. You know, I was thinking about it and I was like, that was a normal interaction. And then I remember typing to my friend about all of like the things he was saying. I was telling I was like typing it all out to her, and then I was reading it back and I was like, maybe that was weirder than I let on. Cause like I was in the Uber and he was like he was a 65-year-old man. Which is chill. That's chill. But he started talking, cause like we were talking about trips. Cause he was like, I was in the Navy, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Where have you been? Where have you been? And he told me all the places he'd been. And I asked him, well, what was your favorite place you've been? And he said, when I was 20, I went to Thailand. And he looked in the mirror, like into my eyes, and said, I'm sure you can guess why that was my favorite. And so, surely it's because of the delicious food and the charming scenery. I don't know. That was cool. He told me about how when he was stationed in Japan, he dated a bunch of Japanese women. And he couldn't speak Japanese and they couldn't speak English. So I don't know how that worked out. No, you know, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know if he was like, I don't know if the term date was generous or if, I don't know, maybe it's not always about the talking. They grunted. They communicated by grunting. Grunting and pointing and like smacking sticks on the ground. I think Grandpa might have been a little bit of a Casanova back in his day or something, and maybe he still was, because there's a point where oh my god, like I was looking out the window and I was like really appreciating how nice it is outside, and all of a sudden he says, you know, over here there's a really nice hot tub place. And I go, oh yeah? And he said, yeah, but it's co-ed, if you're into that thing. And I go, oh, ha 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 ha. And I look out the window. And I go silent. And then he says again, yeah, but only if you're into that. After I didn't talk for like 2 minutes. And I go, yeah, I can't really think about hot tubs when it's so warm outside. Ha 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 ha. I just don't know why he would bring it up twice. Like I was like, haha, yeah. And I just like stared out. And like, I feel like when there's enough time between somebody brushing off like a comment you make, then maybe you should just let it go. I don't know. Maybe if they're silent for like 2 minutes, then maybe you should just let it go. I don't know. I don't know. On the bright side though, he's expecting a grandkid soon. So good, that's good for him. That's good for him. W, Grandpa.